Chem family, it's me, BaNaset, the naturopathic nurse and founder for Kemetic Wellness Sacred Healing Center, and I'm back with another video. So today I wanted to show you all the #1 feminine hygiene trick or tool that you probably are not using, but you should be. So today I wanted to talk to you all about the #1 feminine hygiene product that you're probably not using. Some of you have probably never even heard of this, but it's called a peri bottle. It's a peri bottle. Now, this is something that I've recently added to my own feminine hygiene routine. And all it is a bottle. I actually got this at the beauty supply store, and it was only like $2. But they have others that are a little more fancy, that cost a little more. You can probably get them on Amazon.com or one of those other shops. But this is just a bottle that I fill up with water when I'm going to the bathroom, whether it's in public or at home. And it has a little spout on it, you see? And it allows you to just cleanse yourself, cleanse your vagina after you use the bathroom, or to cleanse the back door after you use the bathroom. Now, a lot of us are used to just using toilet paper, or you may use baby wipes, but that doesn't completely get you clean. Now, this may be something that a lot of us here in the States are not used to using, but in a lot of countries, especially countries where people are in their natural environments, a lot of times they don't even have toilet paper in certain facilities. What they do have is water in every stall. They have water for women to use because that is the proper way to actually cleanse yourself. You can't really cleanse yourself that well with toilet paper, especially if you defecate, okay? That's like thinking about using a paper towel to wipe up peanut butter. It doesn't quite work out. You're gonna have to use some water. A lot of us have seen this maybe on TV, or if you've been in nicer homes where people have a duvet. It's a toilet seat that has like an extra fountain on it so that you can cleanse yourself. Most of us don't have these in our homes, but you can use a peri bottle, which is what I use, or I've been incorporating into my own feminine hygiene routine. I remember when I went to India several years ago, maybe about 2009 or 2010, and I saw that in the stalls, in the bathrooms that I would go to, they did not have toilet paper most of the time. They had fountains, they had running water, and they had an area. Some places they even have a bucket for a woman to properly cleanse herself after using the bathroom. They don't use toilet paper as much as we do. And a lot of us never really think about this, but this is one of the best ways to keep the vagina clean. You can use this, change out your panty liners so that you have a nice fresh scent all day around. You don't have to worry about taking baths as often. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. You want to take those baths. So for those of us who are used to using baby wipes, feminine sprays, and all of that, just get rid of that. Get you a peri bottle so you can properly clean yourself. I'm just putting you up on game. This has been very helpful to me, especially during my cycle, during my moon time, where you may be in public, but you want to be a little bit more clean. You want to be able to cleanse the vagina more frequently during that time. So this is great to carry around. It's small enough that you can put it in your purse, and this holds about 150 mLs of fluid. I also wanted to share with you all my review of some pads that were sent to me. This is by a company called HighOh, and these are reusable pads. If you've never tried reusable pads before, you might want to check it out. It's a really, really great pad. I had a great experience with it. So I'll show you that now. So they sent these to me, and this is what they look like. These are reusable pads. The material is, it's made from charcoal. It's made from bamboo charcoal, okay? It's a very soft material here. Very, very soft, okay? In the back, I'll show you what the back looks like. It has a little flaps so that you can actually put it on your underwear. So you open the flaps, and there's two different buttons here in the back. So you can put it at the first button, which will give you a little bit more room, or if you need it a little bit more snug on your underwear, you would fasten it on the second button here, okay? So what I liked about these pads is, number one, I kind of like the color. I like that it's black on the bottom, and that this is a great color because it doesn't show too much of what you don't want to see. It doesn't show too much of the blood. When you're using reusable pads, they can get stained easily, and I did not have that problem with these pads. They are actually very easily washable. They wash very easy, and you don't see any stains afterwards. I just used regular soap, you know, I just used regular soap to wash the pads out. So first it comes with 6 pads. So there are 6 of these, which is a lot actually. You don't have to go through too many of them throughout your cycle. You can actually get through your cycle without using all 6 of these pads because you're going to be washing them anyway. So I love that they provide you with a nice amount in one package. The package also comes with this little bag. This is a wet bag, and it is waterproof, and you can fold up the pad that has already been used and put it in this bag, and it's not gonna leak out. Now they give you a little sheet, which I'll show you a video of. They give you a little sheet that has an instructional video, and it shows you how to actually fold it up so that it doesn't leak out when you're putting it into the bag. Another thing that I really liked about these pads is that they are actually really absorbent. Now, during one day on my heaviest flow, I probably changed this about twice. Now, I personally like to be extra dry, so I will change a little bit more frequently, but this was very, very absorbent. I did not have a problem with leakage at all using these pads. I slept with them overnight. It gives a pretty good length when it comes to coverage, although it's not really that long. I thought I would have had to use, like, you know, double it to make it a little bit longer, because normally when I'm wearing pads, I need an extra long one to cover me when I'm sleeping. You know, when you're sleeping, you need just a little bit more coverage. When you're laying down, the fluids start to kind of drip down, and it's easy for a leakage to happen. I did not have that problem with these pads, so I did really like that. The other thing that I liked is the way that you fold these up in order to put them away. It's so convenient. So the black part here is waterproof, and all you have to do is turn it in, bring the button up, and then close it, and that's it, and just put this away. It's like in a nice, neat little pouch. Put it in the wet bag, and that's it. You're good to go, and you can carry as many of these as you want. The good thing about it is, even if you had your other pads in here, with this one, it's not going to leak out onto the other pads. This is totally sealed up. I had no problems with it leaking out in this bag, and I had no issues with leakage and wearing these pads. So it was great. You know, I don't have any complaints about it. Now my cycle lasts about 4 days or so. Generally on the first day, I don't really have a heavy flow. It's pretty light. Maybe on the second or third days, it tends to be a little bit heavier, and on the fourth day, it's pretty much lightening up and on its way out of here. On my heaviest days, I change these pads about 2 to 3 times depending on the day. So it gives a very good amount of coverage, and I really like that about these pads. If you want to check them out, they are on Amazon. It's called HighOh pads, and I will put it here on the screen. I recently found out from YouTube that I'm not even allowed to link any websites in the description bar, which I was doing this whole time and messing up. So I can't do that, but I'm going to put all of the information here on the screen so you know where to go if you're looking to purchase these pads. The good thing about using reusable pads is if you're a person who's very environmentally conscious and you don't want to be filling up the waste fills with pads, this is a really good option. Now, if you're a person that doesn't necessarily want to deal with, you know, washing the blood and all of that other stuff, then it may not be for you. Reusable pads may not be for you. But if you like reusable pads, I would suggest giving these a try. They're great. Because this is made from a natural fiber, it also reduces your menstrual cramps because it's totally free of dioxin, which is a byproduct of the bleaching process that happens with a lot of these commercial pads. So that's one of the things that you can avoid. Treat your yoni very well. Get you some products that are totally natural so that you don't have any chemicals coming into contact with your yoni. The pads also last 3 to 4 years, which is great if you're looking to save money. Sanitary napkins is something that every woman should have access to because it's a natural process and it's something that every woman is going to go through. And believe it or not, there are some women who cannot afford menstrual pads. So if you are in that situation, reusable pads are a great option for you, and this brand in particular is a really good option. You can purchase them one time and reuse them over and over and over for up to 3 to 4 years or longer if it lasts that long for you. So if you are tight on cash and you're also thinking about the environment and don't necessarily want to purchase pads that you use one time and throw out, this is a really good option. So if you're interested, definitely check out HighOh pads on Amazon.com and give it a try if you're interested. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.